Okay, I'm officially excited for Call of Duty again. Pardon the fucking B-roll. I was trying to reinstall Modern Warfare 3, you know, so it can fit the theme of the video, but that shit was dragging. That shit was like, it went from 30 minutes to like an hour. I'm impatient. But I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, lose my, while it was fresh in my mind, like my fresh impressions, you know what I'm saying? Even though in the meantime, I wrote down some shit in my notes on my phone, you know what I'm saying? Just what I thought about it, slash, you know, where I hope they go, like what they're gonna do with this beta. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. First things first, the story. Yeah, it looks super interesting, man. It looks like they're going the cold route approach. It seemed like, you know, from what I haven't played, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But from little clips I've seen and what I've heard fans say, like they seem to resonate with that a lot. You know, like it's, from what I heard, regarded as probably maybe not the best. You know what I'm saying? But super, like, you know, don't sleep on it. You know, like it definitely has its like a good narrative, and you know, does a lot of cool shit with the story. Maybe I should go back and play it. But yeah, I automatically made that reference when first looking at this trailer. It seems super grounded, very visceral. They got some, like, you know, espionage shit, look like some shadow corporation, internal shit going against each other, working with each other, like you really don't know who's on whose side and shit, you know? Captain Price just went full Sam Fisher on niggas. He's fucking breaking people's arms, sneaking into bases and shit. Got a beanie on, you feel me? It gave me like Splinter Cell Conviction vibes, you know. So I'm seeming it. I'm liking this story on where they going. As the trailer went on, what really got me, hooked me in, was the that bass drop shit. You know what I'm saying? When they jumped out the plane, which was a nod to like the Godzilla reboot for all my lovey. What the fuck? Pardon me. Holy shit, I'm still waking up. Some lovey-dovey shit. For all my movie lovers out there and shit, you know, the Godzilla reboot, which was an amazing trailer. You know, just look it up and then compare it with that, you know. But that was super intentional, being that the game takes place like, you know, like some like World War 3, you feel me? It's World War 3 again. Like it's like the fucking 4th, 5th time this shit happened. But nah, in all seriousness, no, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? With it, like how the B-roll was synced up. And when that came on, you know, I'm like, yo, that's hot. But yeah, for the people that don't know what I'm talking about, look at the original Godzilla teaser trailer, the reboot, with Bryan Cranston. That movie sucked, by the way. Super. I didn't want to get into spoilers, you feel me? But I was super disappointed. Like that, it was just all fluff. They showed, you know, the trailer was the best thing about that shit. But yeah, it's dope. Though how they did that, especially since, you know, the game takes place in, you know, Korea and shit. At least I think so. North Korea, South Korea, yeah. But or maybe China. I don't want to sound, I'm just covering all the bases. It's like when you try not to sound racist, you just sound racist and shit. I'm just out here just fucking, you know what I mean? Rapid fire, you know, going down the list of the fucking content, the most Chinese shit, Japanese shit. But nah, it looks dope. And then towards the end, the fucking they dropped a bomb on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? No fucking pun intended and shit. The Captain Price versus Ghost shit, which is holy shit, man. Like that. See, that's how you sell a campaign. I feel like that was something that was missing from a Call of Duty. Again, I haven't played Cold War. Yeah, I haven't played a Call of Duty campaign in a grip. I'm gonna be honest. My last one was 2019. I didn't play 7. Didn't give a fuck about it. Didn't play the 6 even have a camp. Wait, that was Cold War. I don't even know. Black Ops. I kept saying Cold War. I think Black Ops 6 campaign. I don't know. I think it was either Black Ops 6 or Cold War that had a, you know what I'm saying, decent camp. I think it was both of them. I'm probably reversing it. But I think they're actually both good, you know what I'm saying, for what I heard, like highly regarded. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, my last campaign that I played in the Call of Duty was 2019. Fairly, like, it's 20, come on, man, like holy shit, that safe house mission, all that, like, it's it don't even need an introduction, you know? Like, that's my shit. Seem like they going, you know what I'm saying, back to the basics with that, you know? Like a rebrand shit, you know? Being that they're officially gotta go head to head with Battlefield. Now they, you know, that they laid a fire under their ass, you know, for Call of Duty. It's like, oh shit, like we gotta step our shit up. So yeah, that was that with the whole, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, just my closing thoughts on that. I hope, being that this is probably like the conclusion, at least I hope so, because Call of Duty Modern Warfare 5 does not seem like to capture, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't roll off the tongue like a Modern Warfare 4. Even if you try to abbreviate it, Modern Warfare 5, they might go into a subgenre, but I digress. But hopefully they go all out. If this is like the conclusion, or if they're gonna do like them splitting of the story or something, like it breaks off into a subgenre, like I said, I hope that they actually, like, this isn't just some cop-out shit to where it's like, oh, like, we thought they were beefing, now they're friends again, and they hug it out on some, like, friendshipality shit. Nah, I want to see casualties, bro. You know what I'm saying? As much as I love both of these characters, they're beloved, I think it would add just weight to the game, like, oh, shit, you know? Who knows? They might have multiple endings, you know? I think that's likely, being that Modern Warfare 3, even though I didn't play that piece of shit campaign. They had the multiple choice shit, right, where you can tackle missions differently, and you know, not, you know, very Phantom Pain-esque. It was super open and shit. Maybe they'll do something like that. Maybe you can get bad endings, you know what I mean? Like, you might do the wrong shit and, you know, side with the wrong people. Like, you know, maybe it's a very, I hope they make it actually compelling this time, you know what I'm saying, to get people to want to play, you know, invested in the story, because that was something that was missing for a long time, you know what I'm saying, especially for Modern Warfare. Treyarch, you know what I'm saying, is a hit or miss, you know, going back to what I said with the Cold War and Black Ops 6, but this, they need to really, you know what I'm saying, win fans over again and make people care about Modern Warfare. So yeah, that's that. What else I got in these notes? Let's look before I go on a fucking tangent. Okay, let's talk about this. Oh, it's really not that much, honestly. But yeah, this okay, yeah, at the end of the trailer, you know, we got the well, we know it's slated for October 23rd, you feel me? I think some leakers and shit, like, we all could have assumed, you know, being that GTA 6, which I want to bring, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna bring it back around full circle with that too, since that's like the, you know, the big elephant in the room, when the outlier when it comes to most of these game releases for 2026, you know, that window on what to release it. But yeah, I'm gonna land the plane. So hold that, you know. But okay, so they got we got the date, and we got the June, what was it, June 7th DMZ. I never played the original DMZ. I'm interested, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to see in like the trailer to see if it gel with me. I played Ark a little bit. I played it in beta, you know what I'm saying, enjoyed it. I definitely get the appeal. Played Marathon, you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna really talk about that, but I get the appeal, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm hip to the extraction shit, like, you know, like, it's cool. Like, once you learn it and play your first couple matches, it's like, okay, like, I get it, you know what I'm saying, like the bare bones of it, like the meat and potatoes, if you will. But seeing that translated in a game that I know, you know what I'm saying, most of us, like a DMZ, for the people like me that hasn't played it, like, okay, like, that might resonate with me more than those games I just mentioned, you know what I'm saying. Damn, that's the Call of Duty got a lot going for it. They going the fucking Fortnite route, you know what I'm saying. We got the Warzone, we got with the Verdansk shit, we got the Battle Royale shit, and now we're gonna have this DMZ shit, you know what I'm saying, which is dope, you feel me. It's just Call of Duty is just, holy shit, ever expand. How many gigs is this shit gonna be though, is the question. Shit, I just uninstalled fucking Black Ops 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I liked it, the Battle Royale shit. I thought it was great, a good addition. I only played a couple of matches and shit, but that was never like, you feel me? I was always a multiplayer nigga. Hence why I like Modern Warfare 3 so much, you know, the reboot. I think it's like one of the best, you know what I'm saying, multiplayer experiences from what Call, you know what I mean, that Call of Duty had in a minute. And I stand on that, you feel me? So that's why, you know, I'm kind of have an unconscious, yo, if you seen, you know, for the people listening, they probably like, oh, like, why are you sucking at tea? It's like, look, man, like, say what you want, I don't care, pick on me, whatever, but like, I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm unbiased because, excuse me, because I liked Modern Warfare 3, the multiplayer, you know, on top of like the compelling, you know what I'm saying, for what I've seen, campaign. So, you know, hence I wouldn't even be talking about this if I thought it was ass. Because I really like Black Ops 7, dog. Like, it was fun until it wasn't no more. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Hence why I just uninstalled the shit, you know, and reinstalled Modern Warfare 3 on my what I'm doing right now on my via Game Pass, you know. And I'm just gonna play that shit until, you know, this beta and when the game fully releases. So yeah, DMZ June 7th, 2023. Excuse me, October 23rd slated full release. Okay, so now with this beta, so I'm not really hip to the Call of Duty next shit. I think, don't quote me, but I think it's usually held in August. You know what I'm saying? Either the first week or second to middle. You know what I mean? This, I think, is gonna be, for this Call of Duty, I think it's gonna be a little bit unique. You know, while they still probably, you know what I'm saying, might do that COD next in August. I think this is probably gonna be probably the most accessible Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, number wise, as far as like accessibility with beta. Maybe not number wise, but they're gonna want to, going back with the whole GTA 6 shit, right? Like, they're gonna want to have, for that release window, you know what I'm saying, to get players to actually care about the game. They're gonna want people to get this game in the hands of people, you know what I'm saying, as fast and soon as possible, as much. You know what I'm saying? They want to, you know, you know, they got GTA 6 on top of fucking Battlefield that seeming to go through a rebrand as we speak in real time. So they want people to care about Call of Duty again, you know. So yeah, the COD next shit, I take it they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, do the typical flying people out and shit, to get their hands in the people, you know, put in the so they can do their videos and shit, you know. On top of whoever pre-ordered the game, the closed beta early access, you know what I'm saying, people, like, I think they're gonna be playing with each other, you feel me? That's probably gonna be the first or second week, you know what I'm saying. And then the middle of the week, this is just my hypothesis, the middle to end of August, I think it's gonna be like a 2-week period of like a full early, like full access, open access to, like, across all consoles, you know, PC, Xbox, you know what I'm saying, Steam, all that shit, for people, you know what I'm saying, to play. Like, you know, again, they don't have, this is gonna be the first Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, they took it off of Game Pass, you feel me, like the first, it's not gonna never be on Game Pass again, but it's like they're doing like a rebrand shit to where, okay, they're gonna release it later in a year, you know what I'm saying, it's no longer annually, like day and date, you know. They're gonna do the whole, like, you feel me, which is fine, you know. I'm for it, I'm not against that at all. Yeah, I think that's how they're gonna do it, because, you know, you gotta look at it like this, you know, on top, not only, you know what I'm saying, they got GTA 6 and Battlefield 6, you know what I'm saying, breathing down a net, you know what I'm saying, around the corner lurking. Wolverine comes out of September, you know what I mean. Again, they're gonna want people to talk about, they're gonna want people to have Call of Duty in their mouth, you feel me, between videos, content creators, you know what I'm saying, the public, you know. Like, I think this is gonna be like, holy shit, like, monumental, as far as like they're gonna pull like a marathon shit to where, you feel me, like, you know, when they had that early, granted they had the backing of Sony, you know what I'm saying, with the extended beta shit, but I think they might just, for Call of Duty, they might do something, you know what I'm saying, like kind of the same kin what Marathon did, you know what I'm saying, but without the backing of, like, you feel me, I guess. I mean, it's still owned by Microsoft and shit, Activision, but being that it's not on Game Pass anymore, like, they're just gonna want people like, here, just fucking, you know what I'm saying, like, we need y'all niggas to talk about Call of Duty. So Yeah, I think it's safe to assume, you know what I'm saying, like the writings on the wall, like it's this year is fucking crowded, you know what I'm saying, already as enough as it is, and then you got fucking boom, like, you know what I'm saying, this big fucking Nurasaki bomb and shit of, you know, a colossal game like GTA 6, like, man, they would have, you know what I'm saying, no pun intended, just shot themselves in the foot, you know what I'm saying, if they would have gone the typical Call of Duty route to, like, where they had the closed beta for one, you know what I mean, like, oh, Xbox players or whatever, you know what I'm saying, gets to play before PlayStation players. Like, nah, man, like, don't segregate nobody, you feel me? Like, now that y'all had this rebrand, just make them, you know what I mean, just give them the fucking open beta, you know what I'm saying, for everybody, and extend it, you know what I'm saying, between that whole month, you feel me? I'm thinking August, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be the month of, like, Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying, up until its release, you feel me? And then by the time, you know, Wolverine and shit come out, I think, what else, Phantom Zero, even though that's kind of niche and shit, Wolverine is probably like the biggest pre, you know what I'm saying, GTA 6, but they got that. I mentioned that because I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, Phantom Zero is a first party exclusive with Sony, so they get the, you know, they got that to worry about too. Even though, like I said, Wolverine and GTA 6 is like, holy shit, like the last swan song of this generation and shit, like everybody got their eyes on it. So yeah, man, like that's where I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying, they go with, you know what I'm saying, with this approach with this multiplayer beta, you know what I mean, to just make it accessible, just get it out there, you feel me, so people can make content on it, you know what I'm saying, rather it's critical, you know what I'm saying, or positive, you feel me. People gonna play it, you know what I'm saying, like how they're still playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7, you know, like the people that like Call of Duty, they're not gonna leave. You know what I'm saying, whether or not they bitching about it or not, but from people that like Modern Warfare and that really enjoy it, you know what I'm saying, you know, the recent ones like Modern Warfare 3, like I said, people like myself, this one seems like they have a lot going for it, you know what I'm saying, just story wise alone, you feel me. While I don't think, like, it's never, you can't recapture that bottle in the lightning in the bottle twice, you feel me, like what they did with Model for 2019, but this is compelling enough to, you know what I'm saying, generate interest, to make people feel like, you know what I mean, again with that whole Captain Price versus Ghost shit, like, oh shit, like I gotta see how this shit unfold, you know what I mean, like that's how you do it. But yeah, I said I wasn't gonna drag this and, you know what I'm saying, make a short video. Seemed like I was going a little over, probably like, if not 10 minutes, probably 15. But yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think if I have any closing thoughts or anything. No, I think I pretty much, you know, said everything I had to say. Yeah, man. October 23rd, man, when we fully get this in our hands. We got this Xbox showcase too. Okay, yeah, I wanted to, you know, glad I mentioned that. Well then, for leave that out, we might see multiplayer reveal on top of the DMZ shit June 7th, and then they got the Summer Game Fest too, you know what I'm saying. It looks like they're going to, you know, marketing wise, they're going head to head with GTA 6, which is holy fuck, man, like not even like a competition, but you know, like they gotta do something, you feel me. Can't release it next year. I mean, they very much could take a break, as everybody says, like, why don't you just take a break? But you know, this looks fine, you know, I want to fall in that line of you know, being a Debbie Downer and shit. Like, you can never make me not, you feel me, like Call of Duty has always been comfort food for me, you know what I'm saying, minus Black Ops 7. I played it, I tried it, I came, I saw it, you know, like I'm not gonna just keep bitching about it. I'll go back and play the old joints, you know what I'm saying, which I've been doing. While it's really hard to get back into, you know what I'm saying, it's still, you know, like there's other avenues than just, you know, playing a game, and just like, why would I put that myself in that torture, you know what I'm saying. Hence why I'm just reinstalled Modern Warfare 3 and just said bunk all that. Like, You know, let me just reinstall this shit and actually like play a Call of Duty multiplayer, have a multiplayer experience that I actually enjoy. But yeah, I'm dragging it at this point. Y'all guys stay up and stay blessed, man.